They have a couple of cats at the hardware store in Naples that we sometimes go to, and
regulars.
Casey, it was Casey's first time actually meeting a cat, and
wow.
it was so sweet.
Okay, better it went that way.
Right.
Yeah.
Not sweet.
Oh,
Could
no,
you
no, no.
imagine
Okay.
if Togus had a TikTok account back in the day?
Oh.
Right?
That
We'd have
cat
broken
there
all the
reminded me.
records.
Bigfoot kind of looked
Bigfoot
like
had
Togus.
that,
Yeah.
had that look going
Yeah.
on.
Right.
It's a
But
big-
Casey, so
big
does this mean
fella.
you're getting cats?
No, both
Good.
John and I are allergic, so it was also kind of a test to see.
So am I.
Oh,
Yeah.
see? Yeah.
Yeah,
No
I don't
cats.
have one because I am too. So
Yeah.
if I go to Lee Goldberg's house, I need to pop a Claritin usually.
Yeah, oh, yeah.
Otherwise, my eyes are watery right away.
Sit outside.
Yeah. We got a lot of weather to watch, and I think the challenging part of this 7-day stretch is what's the biggest thing. The cold will be big for
Which
everyone.
is huge, yeah.
We could have snow that's significant Sunday night too. So there's just a lot to watch and follow here.
Okay, so we'll pay attention closely.
Yes.
Is what we're hearing.
And don't want to gloss over what's coming tonight either, and that is some light snow. It's now broken out in parts of western New England around Albany. Few flakes showing up on radar in southern New Hampshire. Leading edge of this might be drying up a bit, but starting to get close to the western Maine border. And we'll show you the hour-by-hour forecast. These snow showers expand east through the night tonight, and it is cold, so there will be some slippery spots, even though the intensity of the snow should be fairly light. It does pick up a little bit around 10 o'clock tonight on the mid-coast, and especially in eastern Maine after midnight tonight. And this is where the highest amounts will be, probably a few inches in many spots from the mid-coast through eastern Maine, whereas it's much less consistent in western Maine and New Hampshire. And it's out of here by daybreak tomorrow, and the temperatures actually come up a little bit by tomorrow morning. 1 to 3 inches is a pretty good bet east of Portland, including all of the mid-coast and down East Maine. Around an inch, most likely, just about everywhere else. During the day tomorrow, we actually break into a little piece of milder air, so we'll have some sunshine. Temperatures warm into the mid and upper 30s, could even hit 40 in a few spots. There is a chance for a late day snow shower or squall tomorrow with the first push of cold that's coming for Friday. These could coat the ground, especially if they're a little intense in spots tomorrow evening, but they'll be fairly isolated in nature. Now Friday is colder. We start in the single digits and teens. We'll have sunshine through the morning, but again on Friday with the next push of Arctic air, which is the more impressive one, we have a chance for a snow shower or squall, and given it's colder on Friday, some of these could coat the ground in the afternoon. Then it's all about the cold this weekend. Low temperature on average inland, 6 below on Saturday morning, getting up to 5, 10 below on Sunday, only getting up to 8, and along the coastline, it's not a whole lot better. Now, one of the concerns here will be the combination of cold and wind, particularly on Saturday. Morning wind chills could be in the 20 below to 40 below range up north and around 20 below close to the coastline. And even during what's typically the warmest part of the day on Saturday, still bitter cold wind chills. So the message here is this is cold even by Maine standards to take pretty seriously this weekend. There will be a big storm forming on the battle zone between this cold and warmer air over the southeast and Florida. Over the last few days, the trend in this track has crept northward, and that's been especially true over the last 24 hours. Previously, it looked like it would be farther south, which would mean mainly a miss for us, but now it looks like it tracks closer to the benchmark, which means more widespread snow is becoming more likely later Sunday into Monday. We'll just have to keep a watch on that because we're still 5 days out. 5 to 8 foot seas tomorrow with southwest winds 20 to 30 knots. So again, we get the snow tonight. Temperatures tomorrow do rebound, but there could be a late day snow shower. Same story on Friday, a snow shower or squall is possible. And then brutal cold with sunshine on Saturday. Temperatures struggle to get out of the single digits. Right now, we do think the odds for snow Sunday afternoon, night into Monday are going up. And it could be at least enough to plow in the southern half of the state, and maybe even more than that, but it just depends on the exact track of the storm, which this far out is still a bit uncertain.
Okay,
Did
take
I
a breath.
mention next week looks cold, by the way?
Oh, right. On the other side of all this,
Yeah.
it's still going to
Right.
be very cold.
Yeah.
Thanks, Ryan.
You're welcome.